Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And this is Technique Tuesday, and we are going to be doing our simple shell stitch square, which is number 26 of the 63 Easy-To-Crochet pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan that we are working on right now. So we are, we're going to do this square. I am changing the pattern up a little bit because I think it'll look better. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 27. In the second chain from the hook, you are going to be doing a single crochet, and in every chain across, we're putting a single crochet. All right. We'll do the single crochet across there, and we'll be back after that. All right, so we've got our first row of single crochets on there. You should have 26 stitches. So from here, we are going to chain 3, which is counted as a double crochet. Okay, and we are going to skip 2 stitches. So the stitch that this is coming out, 1, 2, and in the third stitch over, we're going to put 4 double crochets in that stitch. So we're putting 4 double crochets in there. And then we're going to chain 3, we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. We're skipping 3 stitches. And then you're going to put 4 double crochets in the next stitch. And you're going to do that all the way across. You should still have 26 stitches. So we're going to skip through the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And put 4 double crochets in the next. Skip the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put 4 double crochets in the next. And skip the next 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets in the next. And I know that I'm going awful fast with this, and if you don't know how to do a double crochet, go back to my second video in this series, and I go over very slowly how to do a double crochet. And in the very first one, we do single crochet. So I know we're doing fast, but when you do the series of squares, you should start at the very beginning. Because it teaches you to crochet. These squares I'm using these squares to teach you how to crochet for beginners. So we're skipping the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and putting 4 double crochets. And then you should have 3 stitches left. You're going to skip those last 2 and put 1 double crochet in that last one. And you should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shells with 1 double crochet on each end, because this chain 3 is the same as a double crochet. Okay, so you're going to chain 1 for row 3, and row 3 is the same as row 1. We are just going to single crochet all the way across. So the rows after we do our shells, you'll always single crochet all the way across. So this is row 3. This is going to be a 4-row repeat. Alright, and we should still remember to put a single crochet at the top of that chain 3. Don't forget that one. That is still counted as a double crochet. You should have 26 stitches across still. We're going to chain 3 and turn our work. This is the 4th row, and it's a little bit different. So what we're going to do is in this very first stitch that the chain 3 is coming out of, you're putting 2 more double crochets in there. Okay? And then you're going to skip 3 stitches. Or is it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And put 4 double crochets in. Skip 3, put 4 in the next one. Skip 3 and put 4 in the next one. Skipping 3 and put 4 in the next one. We're going to skip 3 and put 4 in. One, 2, 3. You should have 5 stitches left. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put 3 stitches in that last one. So on the sides we did half shells on the sides. They're half shells with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells in the middle. 5 full shells in the middle. You should still have 26 stitches. So if you chain 1 and turn, we'll put single crochets in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we still have 26 stitches. And there we go. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to repeat row 2, 2, 3, and 4. This is on a 4-row repeat. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We already did row 1. So you're going to finish 2, 3, and 4. And then you're just going to keep going until we get to... If you have... if this is 7 inches or 8 inches, whatever this is across here, you'll keep going until it's 7 or 8 inches. And well, I'm going to do mine off camera and let you do yours. If you need any help, just rewind the camera and keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just keep going until your square is big enough. See you when we do the border. Okay, we are back, and we'll get this in the camera here. This is what it should look like. You are ending with a row of single crochets across there. So we've got single crochets at the bottom and single crochets at the top. And I did that on purpose so that we could end it. It looks better that way. So I have 8.5 inches across and 8.5 inches that way. And we are getting ready to do the border. Let me get this yarn. So I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to add this yarn in. I'll take out a couple of those so I can make this knot. Put those together. I'm going to make that knot really, really tight and cut those off. Alright, now I'm going to finish these, put these double singles back in here that I took out to make that knot. Alright. Alright, so now we are going to chain 1 and turn. And in this first one, we are putting 2 single crochets in there. 2 single crochets in the first one. And then we're going to single crochet in every stitch across until we get to the corner. Alright, and now we're at the end, and we're putting 2 single crochets in that last stitch, chain 2 and 2 single crochets to turn this corner. And then on the side here, let's see, we had 26 stitches, so we need 24 down the side because I don't want to count the corners. Alright, so we're going to try to get 24 stitches down the side, and we're putting two stitches where the double crochets were and 1 stitch where the single crochet row is. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So this last double crochet, we're putting 3 stitches in there to make the 24, because we should have 24 going. We've got 24 going here, so we should have 24 going here. And now this last stitch here, we're going to put 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 2 single crochets. Alright, so we're turning the corner, and now we're going to put 1 single crochet in every stitch across. Until we get to the corner, and again we're going to put in this last stitch on the corner, we're going to put 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochets. And now we need to go up the side, and we're going to put 2 single crochets just like we did the other side, so that we have 24. 2 single crochets in the chain 3s and the double crochets, and then 1 single crochet in the 1 single crochet row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, there's 22, 23, 24, and in this last stitch I need to put 2 single crochets in there, and then I'm going to half double crochet into that first single crochet to make that corner. There we go. And then here's our square thus far. Alright, so now we need stitch markers. So get some stitch markers. You need about 4 of them. Let's go with purple this time. So we have 4 stitch markers. I'm putting stitch markers in each of the corners is getting a stitch marker. Alright. And now we're going to start with the first loop in the front, and we're going to put a single crochet in that front loop. So you have a front and a back loop. So we're just single crocheting and slip stitching in the front loop only, loosely. And again, if you find that your slip stitching is tight, you may want to go up a hook size. Alright, so we're going to slip stitch in the front loose. When you get to the corners, you're going to skip the corners. Okay, so we're at a corner right here. We're going to skip this corner and go to the next stitch. And in the front loop, we're just going to keep going around with these slip stitches. And I will meet you at the very beginning. We'll go all the way around like that. And I'll meet you at the very beginning of it, where we started. Alright, so now I am back, and I have made a slip stitch. I slip stitched into that first slip stitch that we made. I'm going to pull these slip stitches forward, and I'm going to find the back loop, the first back loop here. And you're going to put a single crochet in that, and we're going to single crochet in all these back loops. You should be able to see them right there. Put a single crochet in all the back loops, all the way across. Alright, and then when you get to this corner right here, you're going to kind of pull that corner up. That's why we put a stitch marker in there. Take the stitch marker out, put your hook in there, take the stitch marker out, and you're going to put 3 single crochets in where that stitch marker was, in that corner. And then you're going to find the back loop, the next back loop, and you're going to continue all the way around. And I'm going to finish mine and let you finish yours, and then we'll be back to show the finished product. Okay, so here we are. This is the end of it, and this is what it looks like. Let's bring this out a little bit so you can see it, the whole thing. There we go. Here we go. So there is our square. All right, I hope that you had a good time doing the square. I did. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.